out my car. I ain't even no bar. Headed straight to the VIP with people wait. Can't you see that I'm trying to chill? Kick back, relax, where the hoes at? You ain't got none, and I am not one, so I suggested is that you find some. Cause I'm trying to get in the zone, but your ass won't leave me alone. And it's starting to get irritating. See them chicks in the VIP, baby, and I know they wanna take me, bury my bones. So catch up, go, beast, but you on. Let me sip my drink. 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 See, I'm just trying to chill. Let me sip my drink. While you all up in the grill. Let me sip my drink. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it real. Let me sip my drink. Get off my back. Let me sip my drink. 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 Like everybody else tonight, I'm just trying to have me a good time. But this food is all in my ear, rapping about shit I don't wanna hear. Damn man, I just got out of my car and I ain't even made it past the bar. I'm headed straight to the beat. DJ Skip and Rob beat is waiting for me.
You want to smoke marijuana? We have many. You like cocaine? We have it too. You got the wine, we got the coca. Together we can get high. But don't get high, okay? Never get high on your own supply.